Hello, friends. I just landed in Lisbon. It took a million hours to get here, but it's so beautiful and so pretty already. It just immediately feels amazing. And I can't believe I did this, but I forgot my SD card, so I haven't been vlogging on this camera at all. So I'm sorry if the quality's been bad. But right now, I'm gonna go get my first pastel de nata, and I plan on eating one every single day. That's the goal, is I want to see good views, eat a pastel de nata every day, and also ice cream. I ordered the whole thing in Portuguese. I probably messed up a lot, but it's fine. This is literally the best thing I've ever had in my life. I would have preferred if these fountains were on, but I'm sure there's a good reason. Still pretty though. Okay, I didn't film very much inside of the restaurant because obviously it's a Michelin star restaurant and I didn't want to embarrass myself. But it was like one of the best Michelin star meals I've ever had. It was so good. A lot of the dishes were like fancy, but then the flavors were like so worth it, because sometimes I feel like Michelin star restaurants, they get like so carried away with it and they kind of like forget like actually good flavor and they just go for like the most interesting thing. So yeah, I don't know, I really liked it. But the thing is that because I flew in and I didn't sleep at all, and when I got here it was like 6 a.m. Oh no, it was 7 a.m. when I landed, and then I've just like been awake ever since. So I've been awake for like 24 hours and I was like very quickly falling asleep at the restaurant. So I was having like the best time of my life, but also like the worst time of my life, because I was struggling to stay awake, but also I didn't want the meal to end, but also I wanted the meal to end. It was the whole thing. But anyway, I'm gonna go back to the hotel, check in, and then go to sleep. And then afterwards, do more exploring, get dinner, go to another Miradoro, that kind of thing. And this is the little hotel room. It's super duper tiny, but it's definitely enough for the situation. Also, not like the most crazy view, but like check out these really cute balcony windows. And look at that. Except for this ugly building, I'm like so in Lisbon. I like can't even begin to tell you how happy I am. Like, I haven't taken like a real vacation, like no con or anything, just like vacation in maybe like 3 years. So this is like really everything. I'm so happy. Also, the plane ride made me break out a bunch, but it's okay. I brought pimple patches, but as you can see, I couldn't resist but pick that one and like that one. Ugh. Alright, I was waiting for the trolley to go to a Miradoro that was like 4 minutes by trolley, but it is 15 minutes by walk, and it's quite uphill. And I was pretty determined to go on the trolley because everyone says like you gotta go take the trolley. I thought this was my moment, but I think I'm on strike right now, so like there's like no service and no trolley, so I'm gonna walk. know I've only seen 2 Miradoros, but this one is the favorite. I think it's Santa Lucia. Sorry, the pronunciation is bad. My Portuguese is almost died. The vibes were immaculate. The guys who are singing there, they just have like, first of all, they look like they would be famous. They have a great look. They have a great vibe. They sound incredible. They probably make so much money busking there. But yeah, just immaculate vibes. Wow, that girl's dressed like me. It also kind of makes me feel like you're in Game of Thrones, like that scene where Marjorie's talking to Cersei. It feels like that. Any scene like in the garden, honestly, with the Tyrells, that's what it feels like, especially because of the trellises. So happy. I'm too full from that giant lunch I had at Alma. So to like fill my tummy with some carbs after my sangria, I got some fries at this place that smelled really good when I was walking to the Miradoro. Oh my god, I almost killed myself. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay to cross the street. The sidewalks here are really scary to walk on. They're like really tiny, and the cars are going like super fast, and they're weaving a lot. Like right now it's not too bad, but sometimes they get really tiny where like only one person can walk at a time, and it's a 2-way road. So yeah, it is precarious. Good morning, it's the next day, and I am heading over into this like tourist ticket place where I got a ticket to be able to go to like all the museums and the trolley. It's all paid underneath this one pass. But it's like a little confusing, so we have to go over to the ticket place in person because it's like an online pass, but then you also have to be in person, and it makes like no sense. But I'm currently at this like random pastry shop because I'm really hungry, and it's right next door to my hotel. So right after I get fed and get myself a tea, we're gonna head over to the travel office and hopefully sort out the day pass thing. Found the castle, but the line is like insane to get into. I think they're only letting one group in at a time, and so we had to wait for groups to like come out in order for people to go in. It's something. It said 2-hour wait, so I don't know if I'm actually gonna stand it for 2 hours. Okay, I ended up giving up on the castle, but I'm now heading over to the Monastery Geronimos. And when I passed by it on the bus, it was like a really big line. Like it was crossing the entire monastery. It looked like it looped around a little bit. But I feel like that's like more worth it to get inside than just like this tower. I mean, like obviously I would have liked to do this, but I don't know, with the time constraints of the day, and I don't know. I think I can get that done in like 20 minutes, and like the payoff is just not quite there. So on to the monastery, where I think it will be a good payoff. And also there's a museum nearby there that I think I want to check out too. In general, I'm a little annoyed with how my little pass works. So I have like the Lisboa pass, but some places you have to go into another line and get a ticket to go in, and the lady just told us that we just go into this line and then you get a pass to go in from there. So it's just all a little confusing that not all the tickets work the same way for the same pass, but that's fine, that's fine. It's only the fact that you had to walk from all the way over there to all the way over here, all the way back over here, just to find out that you don't need to go get tickets for this one. You just get tickets, like the Lisboa pass works as a ticket, apparently. But yeah, small complaints. Okay, turns out I was complaining for like no reason because it only took 45 minutes to get to the front of the line. And we're about to get in maybe like 10 minutes. Oh, just too much complaining from me. Alright, I just left the monastery, and also I went to the church. Okay, like the monastery is very beautiful, but the church has like no line, and it is extremely gorgeous as well. And I don't know if I'm gonna have any footage of the monastery. Actually, I'm not gonna have any footage of the monastery in this vlog because you're not allowed to record in there, which is fine. And I did get yelled at for that. But then like the lady like kept going. She didn't just tell me like, oh, you can't record footage in the monastery. She like kept doubling down and was just like, you have to delete it. You better delete it, because if you don't delete it, if I see it anywhere on social media that you posted me because I'm in your video, I'm gonna sue you. I'm like, oh, okay. Seems like a bit much. So I got a whole ass lecture in there. But besides that, it was a great time. She actually also said that it's illegal to vlog. Oh, that's been happening to me a lot in Portugal. She also said it's just like illegal to like record any footage of like people in the background of your video in Portugal. So who knows if this vlog will ever go up. I'll have to Google that. But she made it seem very scary. Anyways, I'm off to lunch. I'm going to Tosca de Gordo. It's all the way back where the castle is, but it's only a 20-minute walk. And the gams, they want to work out. So I'm gonna get some steps in.
Eu já sei remar contra a maré, mas não venha me pedir pra andar de ré, pois é. Ah, eu cresci no gueto, eu cresci com.
All right, I'm now thoroughly medium buzzed after an incredible lunch at a place where they refused to speak to me in any other language other than Portuguese, but were very loving about it, and I really appreciated it. Yeah, I'm full, I'm a little buzzed, and now I'm about to go into a contemporary art museum, which I feel like is just perfect conditions. Alright, just finished the Modern Art Museum, or the Contemporary Art Museum. I think there's a separate Modern Art Museum. But now I'm gonna go to Pastis de Belém, and then I have reservations at 7 for Canalha. And between then, so Pastis de Belém and then the Coach Museum, which I don't think should take too long. I think it's just like a bunch of like coaches, like old school cars. And then, so I think I said that I was gonna have ice cream every single day I was here. I already missed the first day, so I'm kind of determined to get gelato after this as well, because I've been passing by a million gelato places that I haven't gotten any to eat yet. That's good. It comes with icing sugar and cinnamon if you want to put on top, but I just like it like this. But this one was cheaper. It was only €1.40, and the other place was like $1.90. To vlog about Canalha, but the meal actually ended up taking 2 hours, which is not ideal. I'm pretty sure they forgot the squid, and then they just never said anything about it, so that kind of sucked. But the food was really good. It's a really cute restaurant. It seemed like everyone else was served on time. It was just me, and yeah, maybe because I was in the back of the restaurant, I don't know, but that was the case. And it's kind of upsetting because I really wanted some extra time to like go to a wine bar or like get some gelato, which I can still do, but my options for gelato have been minimized because it's already like 10 o'clock and only Santini's open, which I am at right now. Good morning, friends. It is the third day of my Portugal trip, and today I'm heading over to the Gulbenkian, which should be a really short, like, little museum trip. I think it's just like a really small rich guy's collection of art, which is always like the best stuff because they always collect the weirdest stuff. So I'm really, really excited for that. But it's a little bit north, so I'm heading over to catch a bus right now. And then after that, I have reservations at this famous restaurant that everyone told me to go to, which I'll put the name right over here because there's no way I'm pronouncing that. And then I think I'm heading over to the Ancient Art Museum. So it's another museum day, plus definitely gonna do the wine bars today because I've been meaning to do that, but I just haven't. And also I kind of want a flan. Like yesterday at the restaurant, there was a flan on the menu, but I was just there for so long that I wanted to get out. I didn't end up getting any dessert just because I was so mad that I was there for so long. So I'm determined to get one today. I know it's not like Portugal's thing, but I just really, really want one. And of course, we're gonna do ice cream and egg tart again. Alright, I just got out of the museum and there were no camera or pictures allowed, so I respected that, but it was really nice because they give you this little pamphlet, and I love going to art museums and have like the little audio file. Even though I didn't have any earphones, so I just like had to hold up my phone like I was on a phone call the whole time. But this was like quite the collection. I didn't expect, well, when I first saw the Rembrandt, I was like, oh my god, this guy's got a Rembrandt. And then it just like kept getting more and more and more. Like he had like 3 Monets, it was crazy. But yeah. Very thoroughly impressive. I don't think an hour is enough. I definitely think I needed like 2 hours because they had some really cool like vases and ancient art and tapestries that I didn't really get to see. I kind of saw like the ancient stuff in the beginning, and because I was running out of time, I just like ran to the back and then looked at the paintings. But yeah, I think you need like 2 hours at the Gulbenkian, and I don't really want to look up what he did because it's gotta be evil because that was a really good collection. I had a 12:30 reservation, but it was still a 30-minute wait. So if you go here, keep that in mind. I just finished lunch. It took me like 2 hours to eat. Again, kind of just like generally long waits, but they're kind of worth it because that place was absolutely delicious. And yeah, it was like a party restaurant. Like they were all like really, really young waiters, and they were just like really cool, super chill, really nice. And at the end, this guy, one of the waiters, comes up and gives me like a little glass. It looks like a shot, and it was a shot. And he goes, "Oh, this is fire water, just for you at the end of your meal." And it truly, yeah, it was something. I'm feeling something right now. We'll do a quick outfit check, even though it's not much. That's it. This is embarrassing. Alright, after the cherry wine, I went back to the hotel to do a quick poop. It's so nice because the hotel is so central, so I can just like go to the bathroom in comfort and whenever I want. So I did that, and now I just got myself another pastel de nata. This is the first one of the day. I don't think I'm gonna do more than one a day, but it smells really good, and it's super, super crispy and warm right now. Yeah, it's good. This one's a lot more cinnamony. I think I like this one better than the pastis de Belém, but the other one, the first one I had, is still the best one. Now I'm on my way to a Miradoro. It's Miradoro de Graça, and it's a little bit far away, but that's okay. I'm just gonna take the metro. my god, what an incredible view. But it was like a lot of stairs. Like when I saw it, I knew it was gonna be a lot of stairs, but it was a lot of stairs obviously to get to this beautiful view. I will say though, if you're going to Lisbon for yourself and you're using Google Maps, don't always trust it. Like try to do like a little research beforehand on some of like the smaller streets, because sometimes it'll take you through an alleyway, and if you're like by yourself in a lady, not always like the most comforting place. Like not to say it's dangerous here, it's just like, you know, not very comforting to walk in a little alleyway by yourself and you're traveling by yourself. But yeah, look at this. I would do it again any day for this view. Look at it. Oh, it's so beautiful. Finally, a downhill journey. It feels like I only ever go uphill and there's never a downhill portion. It's just forever going up. Another day, another set of a million staircases, but today I'm going to the Museum of Ancient Art. Originally it was going to be a beach day to Cascais, but I think I'm going to do that tomorrow because it's Sunday. It's still going to be crowded, but feels better than Saturday, and then Sintra afterwards. I'm out of shape. Look how pretty that tree in that area is. I'm outside of the art museum now, and it was really good. I really liked like the European stuff, and I really liked like all the silverware that they had, and it was really interesting to see like how much influence Japanese culture had on ancient Portuguese art, obviously because, you know, they were over there doing not so great stuff. Sorry, I was interrupted and then I ate lunch. But anyway, there was like a lot of Japanese inspired art, and then there was like a lot of really, really cool jewelry, which I'm like kind of obsessed with because I was really obsessed with this movie called Ever After as a kid, and they had jewelry that looked like the Ever After jewelry, and I was like, ah. Even though that movie takes place in France, it feels similar. morning, friends. Yesterday was such a magical night. The fado music was incredible. I actually have no idea how to refer to it, but we listened to fado, and it was just it was so nice and so cute, and the little bar was so cozy. And now I'm in Cascais. It's really early in the morning, so it's really not that crowded right now, and it's also not very hot. So I wore like a cute little outfit. You can't see. I think I showed you guys in the train earlier, but I also had to bring my cardigan because it was cold, and I don't think it's gonna get that much hotter. So yeah, I'm just excited to spend the day at this beautiful beach right now. Let me show you. Like, look how beautiful this is. I'm never gonna leave. I'm living my best life here. I took the bus over from the beach over to Boca de Inferno, and right now the tide is low, so the Boca doesn't have much Inferno going on. But it's so beautiful here. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I don't say this in a way where it's like I don't want to be here, but like Portugal is literally just California. Like all of our beaches in Northern California look like this. And it reminds me so much of home. Like some of the hills and some of the buildings in Lisbon remind me so much of San Francisco. And then this is literally just Santa Cruz. Like the beaches in Santa Cruz all look like this. And it's Gorgina over there, so I have no complaints. Yeah, now it's making me kind of miss home a little bit. But yeah, after this, I'm gonna go head over to the, it's like a castle or like a building, the Santa Marta or Santa Maria, one of those. Can't remember the name, no disrespect. I'm gonna head over there because it's really pretty, and then afterwards, I'm gonna go get lunch, and then I'm gonna go chill on one of those beach loungers. It's like 20 euros for the whole day, so I just like reserved a spot, and I'm just gonna like sleep on the beach. Also, sorry if my vlogs have sucked. It's because vlogging in person is always like not great. It's like scary. It's a whole nother thing when you're traveling alone and you're in a foreign country and you're vlogging and everyone's staring at you. Don't love that. I'm so happy. Good morning, friends. It's my last day in Portugal and I'm in Sintra, but I made a big mistake. I didn't pre-plan everything, but I got all my tickets last night, so I'm not gonna be able to go into the Penna Palace, which is where I'm at right now. I'm on the park grounds. Oh, we're definitely lost. All right, we're back on track. All right, I figured out my way. I found the Penna Palace. But yeah, as I was saying, the issue with my planning for this Sintra trip is that, for one, just on a regular basis, you should plan your Sintra trip with all your your tickets and your tours, maybe like 3 days ahead of time. But the real issue and the real struggle was that there were forest fires in Portugal that closed down Sintra for most of my trip. I was here for 7 days. It was closed 5 of the days. And anyone who was here with me is now also here today because it's our last day. Okay, I actually don't mind going inside at all because look at this outside. This is Gorgina. Alright, so I just finished walking through all of Pena Palace. Not the inside, just the outside. And it is like, this is like the most magical place in the world. I can see why it's a UNESCO heritage site. And I didn't know this, but you can like spend basically the entire day just like hiking around here. Like you can hike to the lakes, you can go to the chalet. There's like a giant cross you can go to. And they're all like hour-long hikes like there and back. So you really could just spend the whole day here. Like some people are dressed like they're going to prom here to take pictures at the castle. And then some other people are like wearing like legit hiking gear with backpack and a camelback and everything. So there's a little bit of everything here for everyone, and it's pretty sick. But now that I'm done with the palace, I'm gonna go walk around the gardens a little bit because I don't really want to hike today. Maybe when I go back to Lisbon another time. But then Moorish Castle, then lunch, and then 2:30 is when I have my tickets to the Quinta de Regularia. And I know that one's gonna be like a huge line to get into. I'm hoping that going in the afternoon I kind of skip all of it. I'm thinking like everyone's there like right now to about like 1:30 or 2, and so it'll make it like a lot easier for me to get to the well, because that's like the number one thing I want to see, is I want to see the well. And I know I keep saying this, but again, like if you've ever seen the movie Ever After with Drew Barrymore and Angelica Houston, this place reminds me so much of that movie. It's just like beautiful ruins and castles, and it looks so much like it. I don't know where they filmed it, but it feels like they filmed it here, honestly. And since it was like my favorite movie growing up, this just feels so much more magical. Yes, downhill. Yes. Okay, so on my hike down to the Moorish Castle, I lost signal, and like my Google Maps was like going a little crazy, and then there was like a million different like paths that you can take that wasn't just like one turn or the other, so I had to like guess, and the entire time down, like past the halfway point, I thought I was getting lost. But now we're actually at the Lagos that I decided to skip out on because I didn't want to hike all the way back up to the palace. But it turns out you can just go to the Lagos and then hike straight to the Moorish Castle, and it's like pretty flat. But yeah, I thought I needed like a nature evacuation for a little bit. It was pretty bad. I thought I was lost. But I'm really glad to see the Lagos now because look how beautiful it is. I'm looking a mess, but we're up on the first castle, and then all the way up there is the second one. See all those stairs? That's what I'm doing. These are the shoes I've been wearing this entire time. I've talked about them before, but these are the Tevas, and they provide a lot of arch support. I have plantar fasciitis, and I haven't felt any feet pain whatsoever. Could get them to sponsor me, that'd be amazing, because I fucking love Tevas, and they've been saving my life, especially when I have to been like walking around a lot for vacation or just like cons and stuff. I know they aren't like the girliest, prettiest shoes, but I think they're kind of cool, honestly. I don't think that they look bad in outfits, and also they're just like the most comfortable sandals in the world. Got up at the top, and honestly it's more of like a personal accomplishment because I think the view from down there is better than from this castle. Well, actually you can see the Pena Palace from here. There she is. That's the line, but it's not too bad. I've seen pictures where it goes all the way up there. This is everything I've ever wanted. This is exactly what I wanted to see. What exactly were they initiating down here? I'm a little I don't think I really want to know. What they also don't tell you about the Quinta de Regulario is that the line for the women's restroom is longer than that of the initiation well, so don't go to that bathroom. Go to the bathroom at the very bottom if you have to. This light's brutal, but I stopped by the Casa Puriquita to get some snackies for the train ride back home because I'm all done with Sintra for the day. And it's 4 o'clock, which means I sped through it, but I think I saw everything I wanted to see, and I'm ready to go back home and just like go to a Miradoro, have a drink, and then have my last dinner in Lisbon. End my trip in Portugal at this really cute wine bar and then get an early night's sleep because I'm flying out super duper early tomorrow. I don't want to leave. I'm a little bit more drunk than I would like right now, but I got my last pastel de nata. And also, this is the one I've been wanting to get. The one that I thought, like this place, I thought it was like a mile away. I was gonna walk all the way there. But it turns out it was like 5 minutes from my hotel, which makes me so dumb. But that's okay, because now we got it. Cheers. Cinnamony. I think this is the best one. It's definitely better than Cascais de Belém, and definitely better than that one I went to before that. The one, I can't remember what it was called, but it's the one after I went to Cascais de Belém. That one was kind of sweet, but it was still good. This one's better. It's the end of the night, and they're not as fresh as the Fábrica de Nata that we had, but this one, the best one.